Google has now exposed and leaked this information about Cardano ADA and how it will reach $100. Last month, the creators of Cardano paid a visit to the Google office. Could this be the start of a wonderful relationship? Today we will discuss what Google recently revealed about Cardano and why Cardano will reach $100. So, make sure to watch the video all the way to the end because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, where you can get your daily Cardano fix. Cardano, if you're interested in everything around you, here is the spot for you. If you want to stay up to date with all of the Cardano news, predictions, and analysis, you'll always be one step ahead in the crypto industry. Make certain, please hit the like button if you want us to keep you updated on Cardano news. Allow all notifications to participate in our weekly cash giveaway, as mentioned in the comments. Before we get started, let's have a look at the chart to see what the price of. Let's see what ADA is up to on November 9th. Cardano is currently trading in a range between the 55-day and 200-day simple moving averages. The relative strength index indicates that bulls are gradually but steadily buying into the ADA price, paving the path for a bullish breakout to occur anytime soon. In the short term, a break above the 55-day SMA would provide more upside and new all-time highs. Cardano's price is rising as buy-side volume rises, creating momentum towards a breakthrough. Cardano's price has been fluctuating since October. The price ranged between $2.40 and $1.80, with the 55-day SMA on top and the 200-day SMA on the bottom. With both SMAs moving in the same direction, price action in ADA is expected to be positive. It is consolidating and appears to be preparing for a breakthrough in either direction, with an increase in the RSI signaling. In general, a positive breakout is anticipated. Bulls in the ADA price may also wait for a retest at $1.89, which would be a second retest. The RSI is above the 200-day SMA, which will serve as the last entry point for buyers looking to push the RSI above 50. Bulls would then regain control of the ADA price action, resuming the ascent, with an initial objective of $2.40 and new all-time highs in the medium term include some extras. Global markets are risk-on, and this should propel us forwards. The price of Cardano is rising. Let us now return to the subject at hand. Google has been expressing a lot of interest in Cardano over the last few months. There is a potential it will invest in cryptocurrency. And, if not, what was the topic of conversation? What was the purpose of Google's meeting with Cardano CEO Charles Hoskinson? And what exactly is Google? Cardano is developing plans for Cardano, and is it interested in investing or purchasing? Or could something even greater be in the works? Representatives from IOHK, led by CEO Charles Hoskinson, met with Google last month to discuss possible collaboration. The future of Cardano and other cryptocurrencies will be discussed. In a recent blog piece, on Thursday, June 28, IOHK released information about the Google office meeting in London. Google and Cardano will meet in London. The interest in cryptocurrency is not new. Fantastic with possible investors above all, businesses see tremendous potential in the underlying technology. Google is also interested in learning more about blockchain technology. I got it for Cardano CEO Charles Hoskinson, who was in the house. Hoskinson answered questions from Google employees all over the world during the Google headquarters conference in London. According to the publication, the main focus was on Cardano's potential applications. The Hoskinsons discussed Cardano's consensus algorithm, Ouroboros, as well as the concept of proof of stake, which generates incentives for more people to join and support the network. The team also discussed the July testing network. This is open to developers that want to participate in the freshly launched IELEVM smart contracts. The team also stated that full decentralization will be accomplished by the end of the year. What is Google's strategy? Google's technological innovation leadership. That is beyond a doubt. However, in terms of blockchain, Google still has a long way to go, according to a source. In an interview with Business Insider in May, a former Google manager stated while Facebook claims to be working very hard on a solution to leverage blockchain technology for social benefit, there is no similar statement to Google in terms of blockchain. Google recently approached Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, for a post in the firm. Buterin shared a screenshot of the request on Twitter, but publicly stated that he had no future interest in working for the behemoth. The invitation is undoubtedly a significant honor for Cardano. and it has sparked speculation about prospective collaboration. So far, it is unknown whether Google will collaborate with Cardano. Charles Hoskinson also stated that they are investigating all vulnerabilities in their existing system and that they would be appropriately rewarded. The meeting explicitly delivers a message about the future to the rest of the globe. A partnership between Google and Cardano. Many crypto and tech professionals work in Google's London branch. Charles Hoskinson, who was speaking about the future of cryptocurrency, drew the attention of the enthusiasts. As well as Cardano during this explanation meeting, many questions were raised. A questioner inquired, given Ethereum's deep-rooted advantage in the blockchain realm, it's difficult to see how Cardano intends to outpace it. How many Java, C++, or Go developers are there? The CEO inquired, are you working on Ethereum code? You can't do it. None of these languages are supported by Ethereum. They are unable to run even a single viral app on the platform. If you look at the top 10 languages, none of them work on the system. So all of those developers aren't building for the system. They have to go to the system and learn new tools and whatnot. To begin with, Cardano is completely backward compatible. We're doing an EVM. This was a meeting, not a partnership meeting, as Charles Hoskinson explained, but it was a meeting nonetheless. This is unquestionably a step forwards in the widespread usage of blockchain technology. Will Cardano reach $100? Apart from the improvement, another trigger that has recently aided Cardano's price is its forthcoming debut on Japanese cryptocurrency exchanges after approval by the country. Japan is often considered as having one of the world's most severe legal regimes. Criterion for entry into the market. Cardano gains extra credibility as a result of this development. Cardano has strong upside potential because to its greener nature as a result of the upgrade and more listings. From its present values, the token has the potential to more than quadruple by the end of the year. Another positive news from the network might boost the token's value even further. The majority of corporations are optimistic about the future. Cardano's pricing in the future, according to Wallet Investor, ADA will be worth $4.73 in 1 year and $12.50 in 5 years, for a potential 62% return, 328 percentage points and 328 percentage points, respectively. A similar prediction can be made for digital coin price. It expects ADA to be worth $4.30 by the end of 2021 and $5.33 by the end of 2022. The coin price forecast predicts a significant gain in ADA to $5.47 by the end of the day in 2021, meaning an 87% increase. While there are other potential catalysts, Cardano is expected to continue robust for some time, possibly reaching $100. I was shortly to be a little too ambitious. To reach $100, ADA must increase by approximately 50%. 3,300% increase over present values. While such increases aren't unheard of in the stock market, they are unusual. One of the biggest near-term drivers for Cardano has already been priced in the crypto industry. There doesn't appear to be any near-medium-term spark to propel it that far. Investors will need to keep an eye on how many developers utilize the system once Alonzo launches, as well as whether there are any technical concerns. Cardano is a cryptocurrency. It also holds its annual summit at the end of September, which could provide another glimpse. What is the coin's next step? That's all for today's video, guys. Furthermore, we would like to emphasize that this is not a channel designed expressly to supply. We do not provide financial advice or encourage you to invest in any firm. This is merely a channel aimed at delivering educational content to your door. Keeping this in mind, before you invest in anything, we urge that you conduct extensive, broad-spectrum study on the subject. Also, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you on Cardano land again soon. Bye.